Impersonal nouns. Impersonal nouns refer to places or things. They are always preceded by case markers, depending on how the impersonal noun is being used in the sentence. The following table shows the case markers for impersonal nouns. Here we can see noun is being used as, and then the case marker, example sentence, and then the English translation. The first one is the man punches me. Misumbag ang tao kanako. We're using ang as a case marker. The case is in subjective. The subject of the sentence, the man. That is why the marker is ang tao. The second one, this is the man's car. Auto sa tao kini. We're using sa as a case marker. In this case, we're using possessive because this is the man's car. Sa tao kini. Possessor of something will use the case marker sa. The next sentence, I read a book. Mibasa ako og libro. We're using og. In this case, it's the objective, non-specific. Og libro, a book. The object of the sentence, non-specific, will use the objective case, non-specific, og. The next sentence, I read your book. Now we're using a specific book. We will use sa. Mibasa ako sa imong libro. The sa is being used because this is the objective case. Specific, your book. The object of the sentence is the noun being used. And finally, we use the case marker with the suffix with the letter Y. Juan has a car. Anaay auto si Juan. We'll use the suffix Y in this case marker. This is an objective, non-specific. On certain pseudo verbs that will use that Y. Pluralizer. Pluralization of impersonal nouns is achieved by inserting the word mga, mga, pronounced manga, in front of the noun. Some examples are as follows. For example, books, mga libro, houses, mga balay, and people, mga tao. Linkers. Words which precede impersonal nouns in order to modify them. For example, adjectives, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, etc., must be separated from the noun by a linker. The following rules apply. If the preceding word ends in a vowel, then ng is used. The linker may be combined with the preceding word to form a contraction. If the preceding word ends in a consonant, then nga is used, pronounced nga. Some examples are as follows. Big book, dako nga libro will be contracted to dakong libro. Taas na babae. Translation as tall woman. We'll use nga. Taas nga babae. This book. Kini, and then there's ng, and then libro ha. So we will contract it to kining libro ha. In the interrogative, we will ask which book. That will be unsa. Then we will contract it to unsang. Unsang libro ha. Which book? Particularizers. If an impersonal noun is being modified, by either a demonstrative pronoun or by an interrogative pronoun, then the particularizer suffix must be appended to the noun in order to denote that a particular instance of the noun is being referred to. The following rules apply. If the noun ends in a consonant or an accented vowel, then we'll use the suffix with an a. If the noun ends with an unaccented vowel, then we'll use the suffix with ha, ha. Sometimes the noun is changed for the sake of euphony. For instance, tao, then the ha is actually changed to tao hana. Babae with the ha is actually by hana. Here are some examples. Will we use woman as babae? If the woman is the subject, we will say kanang by hana. If that woman is an object, we will say nianang by hana. If we're asking which woman, unsang by hana. These are particularizers, a particular woman. Bata is a child, but particular child. That child, subject, kanang bataa. That child as an object, nianang bataa. Which child? Unsang bataa. Book is libro. Particular book, libro ha. That book over there as the subject. Katong libro ha. That book over there as the object. Ni atong libro ha. Which book? In interrogative. Unsang libro ha. We're asking a particular book. Letter, sulat. Particular letter is sulata. If this letter is a subject, kining sulata. If this letter is the object, niining sulata. Which letter? Unsang sulata. And finally, tao, which is man. But a particular man is tauhana. That man as a subject, kanang tauhana. That man as an object, nianang tauhana. Which man, we're asking? Unsang tauhana.